Gotta get me some of the hot spot. There you go. Who's that? Is that Mark? Hey, Mark. Let me get connected here. You hear those birds? They're getting louder. They were just cooing earlier. Take a walk. Probably lose signal. So I apologize beforehand. That's the way I came in right there. There's some people camped right along this hillside here. I think later in the day I'm gonna take a hike out over here. Up to that top. I'm gonna spend the day out here. I have to do some research on this area. Al sent me some great information. I have to study up today. Get my batteries charged. I traveled quite a long ways yesterday to get to where I'm at. I still have about, I don't know, about 2 hours left to get where I need to go. It's pretty beat up here. Oh, here's another spot to camp up here. There's birds running around, quail. Indian Bread Rocks. That's where we're at. Happy Camp Trails Road. Fort Bowie. I'm wearing flip-flops this morning. Sorry, guys. A bit loud. Not sure where this road goes to. It's about as far up as I've gone. Is this the end of the trail? Yeah, it is. Very rugged out up here. As you can see. I could squeeze the X5 through here, I'm sure, but it'd be an effort. Fireplace. Fire ring, excuse me. Some loud birds. There's rocks bouncing way up there. What I find interesting about this area is this bowl. Let's see here. It's down in this area over here. Looks like a bowl area, like a natural, like theater. If I were a Native American, I would probably, or ancient man, I would probably gather in that area for something. But I intend to hike up over there and see what's up. Plenty of places to camp around here. Free camping, no services. This is public land. Pack it in, pack it out. All the normal stuff. I just kind of assume that a lot of you folks watching my channel kind of know the basic stuff, you know, like pack it in, pack it out. All the general stuff that I just take for granted these days, I guess, or just take as common knowledge. Like you don't, leave your crap sitting on the ground like that. You dig a hole and you bury it. Well, you usually dig a hole first and then shit in it and then you cover it up. You don't actually shit on the ground, then dig a hole, scoop it up, and put it into the... You don't know. I mean, I just assume a lot of you folks watching this channel are a little bit more in tune with how to do that stuff. So I don't do videos or how-tos on that. Because everyone has their own way and their own style. Sorry, we're kind of walking in the sun a bit. Yeah, I'm super interested in that bowl area over there. If you guys can see what I'm talking about. And good morning, everyone. I've had 2 cups of coffee. Probably need more. There's another person camped way over there, that old white thing. 2.5, 300 yards. Ish. Guess. Beautiful out here. No trash, no garbage to pick up. It's very clean. You see fire rings here and there. Here, I'll show you in my campsite. There's a couple spots. Sorry, I'm not reading the comments right now because I cannot read the monitor as I'm walking. I mean, I could if I stopped and squinted. It's really bright in the morning right now. There's the X5, my solar setup for the morning capture. I prop it up on this box here to get better angle at the sun. In the morning, that gets me about 2.5 or 2 amps more power. But I was going to show you the fire rings. So here's one, but it looks like it's just a spot on the ground, that area right in there. And then there's this one here. It's dug more into the ground. This is kind of more like how I make my little pits. I dig a hole in the ground when I can. This one needs to be covered up a bit better, but they did take at least the wood out, you know, for the most part. They were very close to brush though, so I would have picked a different spot. Here's another one that was right underneath this poor tree, you know. That's a spot right there, this gray area. Very close to that tree. There's another one right here. Who's that? Hey, John. John, how you doing? Have a great day, sir. From Scotland. Probably very late in the day out there in Scotland. Oh, look at that. Gotta watch for snakes and scorps out here. Look at that beauty. This thing's about to erupt. Look at this. All those buds. It's going through a growing spree. Hey, Finding NorCal, how you doing? I'm in Arizona. I think in that direction, the sun came up, is New Mexico. I'm an airplane person. I think you guys can figure out where I'm going. there's a fire pit. Puts it in better context. It looks beautiful here. Imagine having a huge fire. The wind generally comes from this direction where the tree is kind of covering the fire. It's a natural windbreak of sorts. I didn't even see this here. Looks like this might have been a campsite right here, where the shadow is on the ground. It's pretty level there. So if you're a person who camps in tents, this would be a great spot. Clear out a whole section right here if you wanted to. No shit. Wonder if there's donkeys out here. I know there's cattle. I heard cattle. Cows mooing. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this little walk around camp. This is the place I like to camp. It's probably one of my favorite campsites ever. I camp a lot, so it says a lot. Yeah, this ground right here is packed right here. What I mean by that is it's very smooth and packed, like someone had a tent on it. And just off to the side of it, it's not packed. It's like it's been rolled flat very, very nicely. Looks like they had a dog too. Little critter prints or, yeah, interesting. I'm not sure if these tracks are snake or not, but I think snakes don't leave a straight line. They leave more of a zigzaggy. And that's my campsite. But man, I really want to climb up on top of that. It looks like a lot of work though. It's not fun scrambling up rocks like that. But there looks like a spot to go up this way, up, and then up the ridge fairly easily. We're actually seeing two ridges here. One of these rocks, and there's one ridge behind that. You can kind of see it. It's further back. It'd also be fun to get to the top of that. It looks pretty safe. I mean, it's not a hard climb up that. Oh, those birds. It's amazing. I'm at Indian Bread Rock Campground out in or near Fort Bowie, Arizona. It's on the eastern side of Arizona off of the Highway 10, I believe. My end destination is going to be Roswell, New Mexico. Some ants are getting access to the ground right here. Getting their work done. Oh, that's right. I was going to use that box to put the camera on. Okay, so let's turn the camera around. Hey, everyone. I'm gonna have some coffee with y'all. that Shaycasters? Hey, Shaycasters. Pixel Peter's here. Hey, Pixel Peter. Finding NorCal's here. Gibby's here. The Kenneth. I'm making coffee. Hold on. Oh, did we drop out? Are we there? I'm not going to read any of the previous comments. I'm going to start from right now where it says Adventure Princess says, okay, I'm making my second cup. And oats. Hey, Shaycasters. Hey, Gibby. What's going on? Yes, I'm live. Okay. Goodness. Second Java. It's my third. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for my delayed start on this trip, but I'm out and about and I'm having a great time. So yesterday I stopped in a Love's truck stop, and you won't believe, just out of randomness, where I stopped. I stopped at the truck stop that's in my last video, the CIA targeted Corona. It's that truck stop, the Love's that appears in that truck stop is where I stopped by chance. I didn't realize where I was at until I stopped when I was leaving after I got cleaned up and was on my way again. By the way, Love's truck stops are the best, I think. It was $13 for a shower, but there's no time limit on the shower, and you don't feel rushed. They're super clean. I took a little bit of video of it. I've seen plenty of these kind of videos, but it'll pop up in one of my videos somewhere. But it won't be all about how to get, keep clean on the road. I would assume everyone knows, we're adults. We know how to keep clean on the road. Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, $13 is a bit much, but they provide towels. There's no time limit. There's not much of a wait. I think I waited maybe 5 minutes, maybe. Just enough to go out to my car, get my things, and go in. I guess the only thing I can recommend is bring your flip-flops. I shower in with my flip-flops on. That just grosses me out. There's some kind of barrier, you gotta have that. So I do that. I did that. I feel it feels a lot better to take a shower midway through a trip. I'm pretty sold on that. So next time I do this, or anytime I do this, about halfway through, I'm gonna look for a truck stop, I think, and just get refreshed. It's so nice to get steam cleaned off. It's nice versus just wiping down. Hey, Lisa. Lisa Kleckner's here. Lisa Kleckner's here. I can see a Lisa Kleckner name being used in like some kind of like World War II German Nazi camp. Gestapo, first woman Gestapo leader in a concentration camp. Oh, it's Lisa Kleckner. Hitler's right-hand woman. Or left-handed woman? I don't know. Right-hand man, left-hand... I don't know. You see where I'm going. It gets your flip-flops cleaned. Yes, indeed. Well, okay. Maybe you're a mad German scientist in Cold War days when Germany was already defeated and you're still that crazy scientist. I don't know. I'm just coming up with funnies. Don't take it too seriously. It's going to be a hot one today. Why am I wearing this pullover? I have no idea. Yes, spy for the good guys. You're the double agent. There's a rock directly across from me that looks like it's been bent in half, like it's like a C shape. It's been bent in half, like it's a hot dog, and you bent it, and it's now a U, and it's laying on its side. But it's on top of like another big ass boulder. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me see if I can show you guys this. Okay, check this out. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. It's not gonna look pretty. But you see that? That one right? There. That big one. It looks like it's been folded in half and placed on top of that rock. It's not like it's just, you know, on the ground. It's way up off the ground. It's just sitting up there, bent in half. I mean, how do you, what? I don't get it. Richard, how you doing? Good morning. Tiffany, good morning. Yeah, it's trippy out here. I'm telling you, man. This is you can look for days at this hillside, and it's gorgeous. Here's the X5. She's doing well. Lazy morning. Today's research day. Didn't expect to stop here. I picked this place up off of freecampsites.net. The beak one. Yes, these are neat. A lot of them look like they were placed here. Like a glacier was in retreat and these boulders might have been on top somehow. And it looks like they dropped here or maybe erosion has placed them here. I don't know. But the ones that are just balanced, funny, there's no, I mean, they had to have been placed there. Some of them look like, they were part of the mountain and it's cleaved off, but where's the rest of the mountain? Did it all erode off already? I mean, I don't get geology that much, so. He misspoke. How's your world treating you? Treating me great. Looks like God's Play-Doh, exactly. He's out here learning how to make rocks in different shapes, and he just threw discarded ones off to the side. No, this looks like it's bent. I gotta remove this top. 1 second. I'm taking you with me. I'm watching the comments. Hold on. Okay. About a 15-second delay on what's going on here. As live as it can be, though. Larry's coffee's catching up to him. Why do you say that? Because I take my top off? The sun's getting hot, is what it is. Oh, before I forget, I have to send out some thank yous real quick. Well, Tom Fry, before I left, donated a huge amount of money to the channel, so thank you very much, Tom. You made it very possible for this trip to happen. Actually, you're the reason why this trip is happening, Tom. Also, where's my email? Here it is. James Harvey sent me an email regarding gimbals. I have to read that. Al, thank you very much for the information that you sent me regarding all the stuff around me. Had no clue. Wouldn't have popped on my radar had it not been for you. I will definitely take a look at that. Darla, thank you very much for the email on the Le Mans X5. Yeah, I know that. I put a race car engine inside of one of these guys and tricked it out, and it's pretty badass. Thank you, Progressive, for your email, my scheduled payment reminder. You guys didn't hear that. But I do like Progressive. They're a great company. What happened? Oh, CHELLE emailed me regarding being in town. I'm actually out of town, and I won't be returning anytime soon, so I don't think I'll be able to catch you. But wait a minute, didn't I? Thank you, Cindy Ross, for your email a few days ago regarding the hikers in Death Valley. But wait a minute, what happened to my emails? Oh, I'm sorry. Victor, Debs, thank you very much for your donations. I do appreciate that very, very much. And I think that's it for the thank yous. If you'd like to donate to the channel, I believe the information is in the details down below. If not, it's on my PayPal. Or you can super chat, or you can join my Patreon as a subscription-based way of supporting my channel at small amounts at a time. Which I definitely have to make videos on how-tos, and those will be based over there. If you guys are looking for anything specific, you can definitely email me over there. I watch what's going on over there, and yeah, it's a barren desert right now. But I've been meaning to change that, and I'm a little at odds at doing that because it's more to take care of. I just don't know how I feel about it because it's dedicating a lot of time and energy towards, how-to videos, which are not fun to make. Of course not, right? Any of the stuff that actually makes money is not fun to make. Like finance. I should be doing videos on finance. How do you finance these trips, Larry? How do you make it through from point A to point B without, going completely bankrupt? Well, I go halfway bankrupt. It's the trick. No, but seriously. It's not fun to make those videos. I'd rather do stuff like this. For me to do more of this, I need more donations. I need more money to fuel the tank. it's feel that really kills me on a lot of these trips. It's not really the food or any of the other overhead. It's really getting fuel in tank, and I get 20 miles a gallon in this thing. 20, almost 21, 20.5 miles a gallon. Anyway, but James Harvey emailed me regarding getting a gimbal. And I agree. I've been meaning to get a gimbal, and I will. I have an app called Filmic Pro that I have the creator app, the creator, I guess, level purchase on it, and it allows me to shoot flat. So I do use that at times. It's a lot more fun to shoot video that way, especially in editing. You can correct almost any shot. Anyway. I do need to get a gimbal, and I'm looking at the Zhiyun Smooth 4 gimbal. I'm probably going to pick one of those up. They're about $100. But it interacts with Filmic Pro. You can adjust zoom, exposure, where to focus, stuff like that, all from just the gimbal without touching the phone, which is great. So I'll probably pick something like that up. I definitely like their quality of workmanship too. I have their 3-axis gimbal for my DSLR camera, and I love that thing. I absolutely love it. But to have the gimbal interact with an app already on the phone is huge for me. I'll definitely be using that a lot more if I do get the gimbal. But for run and gun stuff, there will be no gimbal. It'll be set up on this kind of setup, and only if it's a planned hike or an adventure where I know that it'll be ready to go. I can just bring it with me. At the start of this trip, I had a gimbal for my cell phone, and it was a DJI gimbal for the mobile. I had set it down on a tabletop for what I thought was just a second, but I didn't realize it was on. And I heard it rattling on the table. And what the hell? And I picked it up, and it was too late. It was ruined. I killed it. I think it was $120 back then. It wasn't too expensive, but still, it's a full tank of gas, basically. Anyway, please, I encourage you guys to donate to the channel. I have aspirations of purchasing that gimbal itself. I did get some donations yesterday, like I said, during my live stream. That went bad, and I'm sorry. I think it was just bad karma. I haven't done anything differently, and you see, it's been running fine. So. The Kenneth, I do have a gimbal. Yes, I have a gimbal for my DSLR camera. I cannot put my cell phone on it. It's too light. It's too small. I do put my night vision camera on it. Now, my night vision camera is going to come into play at the White Sands National Park. I plan on doing night vision photography out there, or videography for a video I'm making of those dunes. So stay tuned. That's kind of on this trip. Hopefully, if I have signal, I can do live stream from out there. And I can live stream with the night vision camera. Renault. So the reason why you don't see me using the Kenneth, the reason why you don't see me using that gimbal more, is because it is big. It does hold my DSLR camera. It's a crop sensor. It's a smaller body size camera, but it's still heavy. And it all put together, it weighs quite a bit when you're walking around all day. So it's not something I like to take with me, because you work up a sweat carrying that around. But it is a great gimbal. I love that thing for what it does with that old camera, the D5100 Nikon. That's an old camera, guys. It was the first camera that Nikon came out with that did 4K video. Yeah, it does an amazing job. When I shoot video with it, with that gimbal, I love it. I did a lot of my testing with that, heck, with Adventure Princess when I was out doing the hikes out in Shoshone, California. I did 3 videos, one of each of the 3 hikes they have around that town. If you guys get a chance, spend a day in Shoshone. Go to the Crowbar, have some lunch or breakfast, and then go out on one of the 3 hikes they have, or do all 3 in one day. They're all small hikes, short hikes, all flat, really easy to do. Just don't do it in the middle of summer. Liter of water should do you fine. Take some food and enjoy the sights. It's beautiful out there. And it's on the way to Death Valley or Pahrump or Beatty from LA area or Las Vegas. It's beautiful down there. I highly recommend it. And the people in Shoshone are really nice. They got some tortoises pinned in the back of kind of behind the gas station, around the rear. There's a pen back there. You can go see some tortoises. It's really cool. Sorry, I'm not talking loud enough. The camera's in the shade. I am not. If I scoot closer, I guess There we go. How's that? That should be a little bit better. Yavo. Oh, that breeze feels so good. It's a very cool breeze, but it's very hot sun. So I'm looking directly to the east. Yeah, it's the east. That's New Mexico land. So I'm out here getting sun today. Not me, but solar. I spent quite a bit of downtime moving from one point to this point. The last place I camped was at, where I pulled the solar out was at Pahrump before I left. Hey Lisa, welcome back to the live stream. I did not put on sunscreen today. Okay, Pixel Peter. So yeah, I plan on getting some day shots. I'm going to spend a few days at that park, White Sands, and yeah, morning time would be best. I found success to be in the morning time in the dunes. But my secret weapon this trip is I'll have night vision camera, and the moon comes out really early in the night right now. So shortly after sunset, you get moonset. And you don't see really the moon in the daytime because it's traveling close to the sun only after it sets. But it's starting to open up. So every day that goes by, the moon gets the aperture of the moon opens up more and more. The reflection of the light from the sun opens up more and more to the earth. So tonight will be brighter than last night, for instance. And I expect to be out there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all next week basically. So I'll be able to see a lot more of the dunes at night. That's going to be cool. But I'll definitely do both, day shots and night shots. And this is how I'd rather do how-to videos. Is I'm out in the field doing this. I will stop to talk about what I'm doing, pull out another camera to show you my setups that I'm using, and go from there, kind of thing, you know. That stuff will be on my Patreon. I got really kind of fed up the other day making one of these how-to videos because it sounds so rehearsed and whatnot. I'd rather just talk on the fly and Show it like it is, you know? Nothing's set up. Well, let's hope the weather cooperates. Last night was great, but it was overcast also, so it was, you know, it was touch and go. But I did see the moon at night last night, so just before it ducked behind these mountains. Whew, it is cooking. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Please like and subscribe if you don't mind. I do need subscriptions. It does help me grow my channel. Helps me communicate with other possible sponsors, like these sunglasses, Ryder sunglasses. They're up in Canada, based out of Canada. I hear an airplane way off in the distance. Can you guys hear that? The humming sound? It's so quiet out here. It's amazing. But please, like, subscribe, donate to the channel, any way possible. I have no idea where that plane is. There's not a cloud in the sky. Well, there is way off in the distance out here to the east, but nothing to the west. It's beautiful out. I couldn't have picked a better freaking campsite. This is probably, like I said earlier in this video, one of the best campsites I've ever been to in my life. It's stunning out here. You people who live in Arizona, you are some lucky people. No joke. Yeah, I'm getting attacked by ants. I felt that one going up my leg. They're the big black ones. You know, you see them in the desert all the time. If you're really quiet, you can hear them walking across the ground. They're so big. I'm kidding, you can't do that. You have to have special equipment to hear that. Jeff, it's only open at night for the campers. So how do you get out? How do you get access to camp out there? I have an annual pass. Does that help? If I told them I'm a dry camper, I don't need actual space. I just need like a parking spot. Would they let me camp out there just to do video? You know? Darla, thank you for the email. Well, Darla, thank you. That was very kind of you to say that. I hope people get out and see these things because this is free. It's not actually free, you know. Sorry. It's not actually free, folks. We pay for this. And the people who are in our military are help protecting this. And the people who came before them fought for this and died for this. And we owe a lot. But this was not free. But we should definitely see what all this fighting is all about. And it's rightfully done. This is a beautiful area. We need to protect it from hostile enemies. Hey Jeff, so it's not, is it first come first served? Do you have to reserve a spot? Because I'm just going to go there, I believe on Monday, and see if I can start camping out there 1-2 nights just to get the night shots, you know? Maybe if I told them what I'm doing, they would give me a discount. I don't know. I just don't like spending money because, well, shit, I need it for gas. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sitting like this so my feet are off the ground. There, that's better. But Darla, thank you for the email regarding the Le Mans uh, X5 race car slash car I should own. I did dig that. Yeah, I know it's just $12, but shit, $12 goes a long way in a gas tank. Go visit the Very Large Array. What do you mean? White Sands is worth the $12. I'm going there. You guys know I'm a big sand dunes person. I love the dunes. There's something about it that is so magical to me. It makes me feel like I'm on a different planet. It makes me feel like I'm on Mars or Venus or something like that. Can't wait to get there. Can't wait to do video, and can't wait to get my night vision camera out to do some of that stuff I've been wanting to do in the moonlight for a long time. Too bad I don't have anyone out here to be a model for me. Sarah couldn't make it. Venture Princess can't make it. She's working. West of White Sands. I'll go check it out, Pixel Peter. That sounds great. The VLA. Definitely will try and get some video of that, the Kenneth. The VLA. More stuff I have to do research on. I'll do that, Jeff. Thank you. Now, wasn't there some artwork near or around the White Sands area? Like some kind of weird artsy thing in the desert? Do you guys know anything about that? I believe someone on the chat mentioned that there was some kind of art installation out there or some kind of big, like, shoe tree kind of thing. I can't remember what it was. Let me know if you have any idea what that's all about. Be cool to do night vision video out at the VLA. I wonder if they give night tours. Well, yeah, it's a big military installation, the White Sands area, isn't it? Proving grounds or something like that. Man, I heard that car coming from a mile away. Yeah, there's quite a bit of military stuff out there. I think the national park butts right up to one of the military bases. Isn't that funny how that happens? Like China Lake and Fort Irwin butts up to Death Valley National Park. I think that's to give it an extra barrier of terrain to cross before you enter military terrain. I don't know, maybe a security measure. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to poke around that whole area and learn about the whole White Sands area and go see, hopefully see what the Trinity spot. The petroglyph area, huh? Trinity's there. Okay, good. Hey, Rick. R-I-K? Rick? Bisbee. It's only open 2 times a year. It's not that important to me. That's too bad. Bisbee. Not far from me. Okay. Well, hello. Hey, Jan. Jan Blake's here, folks. You guys know Jan as Francis on my side. Francis sends me a lot of information through the mail about stuff like Rice, the military installation, the runways there, Baghdad. I was on the wrong side of the highway to see Baghdad. I was using Google as a locator on where Baghdad was. It was across the street. I was in the wrong side, so I actually have to go back there. But Jan's the person who sets me straight and gives me the straight talk. So I appreciate that. Huge asset to the channel. Huge. Well, I'm going to probably hit that on the way back. Avenger Princess. Yeah, you should. You should go on your own adventures, Adventure Princess. Open pit mine. Hello. Gotta love those. On the 60, the VLA. Okay. I believe Adventure Princess just picked up a new laptop. Ooh. Excuse me. Hey Jen, have you ever made it out to this spot, this camp spot? This is the Indian Bread Rock campsite near Fort Bowie. This is BLM land. It's gorgeous out here. I want to live here. Hey Greg from Tallahassee. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining my live stream. Excuse me. Oh, by the way, somebody sent me in some Japanese UCC coffee. I think I know who it might be, but I'm not sure. Was that Eric Timmer? Did you send that to me? Who sent me that? Somebody sent me some UCC coffee. Instant. Land is super cheap here. Well, it's close to New Mexico. Wouldn't it be cool to buy the land that was where the supposed UFO crashed in New Mexico, in Roswell, near Roswell? Jeff Gamble, how you doing? It's been a while. Welcome back to the live stream, sir. I'm out in, well, I'm near Fort Bowie, Arizona. On my way to New Mexico. I'm going to White Sands to do some artwork out in the White Sands, do some video artwork out there with night vision camera, hopefully. You were at Fort Bowie in the 60s, Jan? Cool. Yeah, I'm dry camping today and tomorrow. I'm trying to charge my batteries right now and get all that going. Oh my goodness, Lisa. That's crazy. That's crazy, Jan. It was private land back then? Wow. Let me kind of see what's left over that, Lisa. Oops, sorry. Just knocked my coffee mug into the phone. But it's not the phone I'm recording on, so you probably didn't hear as much as I'm making out to be. Sooner J.H. Travels. The giant roadrunner made of recyclables. Yes! The rest area before Las Cruces. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Let me check that out. It's 2 hours away from me, that roadrunner. Yep, it's on my way. Thank you. Sooner J.H. Travels. Thank you. I'll definitely check that out. I've been wanting to see that. Finding NorCal, you put it in the tags area. It's under the more advanced or more information below. You have to open that to put tags in. I don't put it, you can only put 3 tags inside your description. And you see what I do. I put 3 tags there. They're always kind of the same. But in the tags area down below, that's what the algorithm uses to promote you. So yeah, you definitely need to put those tags down there. I've been to the Alabama Hills, Picture Peter, but I've not done video there. But the Alabama Hills are way on the other side of where I'm at. I mean, that's going the opposite direction completely. I'll have to check that out. I'm looking forward to that. So thank you very much, Soon JH Travels. You can put tags in the description. You're only allowed 3. So you put usually, in my case, I think it's Eminence Front X5 Adventure and something else. I forget what else. Man, I hear people talking almost a half mile away from me. They must be hearing this whole live stream. Something started repeating what I was doing. It's mimicking what I'm doing. Can you hear that? What's going on? I can't even whistle now. It's exactly the same. Even my mess up, it copies what I'm doing. It's mimicking me. I can't even whistle now. Have I checked my email? No. Let me check my email. There's nothing in my email. Oh, shoot, I'm not in Pahrump. I can't even whistle the way I want to whistle. I just heard my own whistle in my phone. That's what I'm hearing. I was duping myself. I'm out of coffee. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been about an hour. I think I'm gonna cut it off now. But do you guys have any questions for me? Anything you want to know? I did have someone wanting to know a little bit more about my X5 setup. They apparently have their own X5 and they want to do this. The only thing that's custom in it is I took the back seat out and I put a fridge in the back seat, and I installed also 310 amp hour, 255 amp hour batteries inside the X5, and I use the solar panels to charge those batteries up, and that's what's running everything. But yeah. Okay, guys. I think that's it for the day. I gotta start doing some research now. Or do you guys want to go on one last walk before I end the live stream? One, if you want me to go on a walk with you guys real quick, I'll show you the campsite again. I'm sure all you guys weren't here at the start. I can do that again. Make some coffee, go on a walk with you, and then call it a day. Or should I just call it off now and give me a 2 if you just say call it off now? Give me a 1 if you want to go on a walk. Okay, we got some 1s showing up. The enthusiastic people usually show up with a 1. People usually just leave when they see it's over with. Okay, let me get some coffee. I'll do a pan, Greg. I'll do a pan real quick before going to walk. And if you like from the pan, you can stick around for the walk. How's that? Let me get some coffee though. Goodness, my 4th one today. Good thing I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I'm wearing socks and flip-flops. Because it was cold this morning. What can I say? Okay, got my coffee ready. Pick this guy up. Let's see here. Turn this guy around. Happy National Park Day? Is that really what it is? Okay, so I've got my sunglasses on now. I can barely read what's going on with the chat, so here's my surroundings. I'm in a little cove. This is the road that I came in on, and you can see it out in the distance out there. That's the road coming in here. This whole bowl area in here is where I want to go and explore a little bit, go on a small hike. All the birds out here are incredible. Okay, so that's the pan. If you want to stick around, I'm going to grab my coffee here. I'm going on a quick walk with you guys again. So this morning we walked to the up this road, which ends at another campsite. It terminates just around the bend there, kind of up against those rocks. If I lose signal though, it's because, well, I lose signal. I probably won't be coming back on. Just warning you now. I say we go to this clear patch and continue on. Yeah, I guess here's where I could use a gimbal doing these live streams. They're $100 though, and just to keep the image straight, I don't know. I can rely on the image stabilization within the camera. Doesn't that big rock on top of that hill there in the dead center look kind of strange? Just kind of perched up there? It's scary. Wow, it's gorgeous. So we're going up an incline now. It's almost like an alluvial fan. A lot of cattle crap sitting around. Landmines. Haven't seen a snake yet, but I'm sure they're around. Landmines. Exactly, I saw that, Pixel Peter. There's a lot of them around here. Were they eating these plants or something? As plants? These cactus? And cacti? Almost looks like an asparagus, is that right? No, is that right? Asparagus? Yeah. Not asparagus. What do you call those? I forget. Artichoke. The leaves of an artichoke. Man, some of these boulders are just barely sitting up there. Oh goodness. Those are huge boulders. Watch, I get attacked by a mountain lion live on live stream. Look at all these shits in the ground. It's a long ways up. 3, 4, probably 10 stories to the top there. Something like that. Probably more. Some quail. What are these shit right in... Well, I'm going down a hill here. About to fall over. Let me take a shit while I'm doing this. I mean, what goes to their head? Wow. My concern is that one. It's just sitting there. Is that going to roll off? My goodness. Be fun to scramble up there. Might have to do that later on today. What a great place to go out and explore in. See a sense of the scale of the place, huh? That's like 3 stories, that rock right there alone. Oh crap, my battery's running out. I'm at 15%, guys. Yeah, that one right there, that boulder in the top, that's scary looking. How's that staying up there? A few have made it down here. So scaling this stuff is no bueno. It's not fun. It's no. But it looks like a lot of water erosion on the sides. You can kind of see it in the shadows here. These pits. You can see it a lot on this rock right here. These pits in that area, the rock behind there. That's like water drilling. So I'm assuming you see it a lot on this rock here too. On the side here, you see these pits. It's probably from water erosion, water falling onto that one spot for a very long time. Like a retreating ice sheet would do. If it were melting in this area, it would dump a lot of water right here, eating away at all this, causing all this erosion that we're walking on. That's why it's so crunchy. Pretty amazing. I cannot see my campsite. I'm gonna head back. But that's how I think some of these big boulders get placed where they're at, is they were dropped here over time through melting water or ice, turning into water, dropping them here. I don't know, just a guess. I'm no expert. I'm just jabbering. That was a fun little walk. I don't know if I'll get back to the car or not on this live stream. My battery's down to 10% now. Looks like a bomb went off over here. Just annihilated. Cool breeze coming through. It is nice having 4G at camp. A lot of wild dogs that I can hear in the morning and at night. The hackling they all do when they gather together. I'm way over there. Look at this rock over here. They must have been placed there that way, or gently let down off of a melting, retreating ice sheet. That's all I can figure. See, I'm seeing hoof marks, maybe from donkeys. I don't think these are donkey hoof marks, though. They're awfully small. Yeah, you guys are right. I should get a gimbal for the cell phone. Okay. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, if you'd like to support the channel, Super Chat, PayPal, or Patreon. Links all down below. My battery's down to 5%. Yavo. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off now. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch you guys a little further down the road, I guess, and on my way to White Sands National Park with my season pass for the national parks. Picked that up in Furnace Creek, by the way. Long chat. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Eminence Front X5 and Larry Ward signing off. Be kind to each other. I'll talk to you soon. Ching. Yes. No. Whoa. Hey, this is different. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah, I'm sure. Cancel or okay? It's neither, but I'll pick okay. That's the only two choices.